Can we please investigate the hundreds and hundreds of disappearances and vanishings that are at least happening in the Springfield area? Let's start with my supposed grandfather, Stone. He disappeared, to my knowledge, in the 70s when supposedly he was with my fake grandmother, Kathy Stone, Katerini Anthony's, Kathy Lalos, or one of her 17 fucking different names. He lived at 211 Dayton Street, and they owned a pizza shop. Her new husband, an illegal immigrant from Mexico named Anastasio Lalos, who owns 250 houses in the country from here to across the whole fucking, from here to the West Coast. Mansions, condos, apartment buildings, etc., etc., etc. Yet he has no income. He's supposed to be a Vietnam veteran, and he also worked at Westover Air Force Base. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I want to know where Ronnie Stone went. My opinion is that he's buried on Dayton Street. Just like the possibility that Paul J. McGowan may be buried on 98 Wayman Street. These people and these scumbags and these criminals and these cartels have figured out a new type of racket and criminal conspiracy that it may be easy to simply kill someone, especially an elderly person, take over their house, and resell their identity to an illegal alien who will reassume their identity somewhere else and possibly become a police officer and live a certain life, a better life, and even live a clean life, having really been a murderer or a fucking rapist or a fucking child kidnapper. The Collins family is buried in the back of 62 Cardinals Drive. The house is being used to chop people up. I'm living in the fucking house, tiptoeing around. There's bones in the furnace. The basement to me looked like a fucking torture chamber in a chop up spot. There was a bathroom in the fucking basement that was covered in specks of blood. So, like, this is for real. I'm gonna start contacting some fucking embassies, Russian embassies, Chinese embassies, German embassies, and talking to people about this, because I'm not gonna be framed for murder or have my DNA thrown on a dead body somewhere and tossed in jail for the rest of my life, or be labeled as mentally ill simply because I had to fake it to get an SSI check because I wasn't able to get a job in that area. Sooner or later, this is going to come out. Sooner or later. All those people have blood on their hands. The law enforcement community is complicit in the racketeering scheme and enterprise of what's happening. You're telling me that I can sit in the house, be poisoned, and have someone try and kill me, and try to tell supposed competent authorities that there may be a family buried in the backyard, and I get beaten up and thrown in a jail cell? Nah. Not gonna happen anymore. I promise. I'm gonna call a Russian embassy and talk about all the fucking families and people and Russian people that I knew from West Springfield that seemed to have just disappeared, yo.